So I think many of you are very well aware of who James Mangold is. In case you're not, or you just need a quick refresher, he was the man behind the Wolverine and the masterpiece that was Logan. Now he responds to Martin Scorsese, and so does a lot of people that are important to the Academy and voting for the Best Picture and other nominations. So let's get into all of that. So to me, just to quickly remind you, I thought Logan was an absolute masterpiece from start to finish. I'm even one of the fans that absolutely loves the Wolverine. You know, the second film, also Origins for the sake of how bad it is, but I love that trilogy. But I think the Wolverine and Logan were specifically phenomenal films, first and foremost, and then also great comic book movies. Now, recently, getting to sit down with Uproxx, James Mangold, the director of those films, opens up about Martin Scorsese's comments since, well, he worked on Marvel movies, and he was going to work with Disney recently on a canceled film. And here's what he had to say. I think that the point is less about whether the source is a comic book or not, and much more salient in just the freedom the filmmaker has in whatever creative area there is. Because I certainly had 100% freedom in Logan. I mean, exactly what we wanted to make. But then he also does go on and refer to how he doesn't necessarily dismiss his comments, but there's a lot to them, and he talks about a lot of other films. This will, if you guys want to read it all, be linked in the description down below. I'm not going to read all the paragraphs because there is quite a lot, but he does agree and disagree with Martin Scorsese as a, broad generalization of Marvel films. Now, at the same time, he's not the only one who's responded. Because if you guys know how it's handled, a lot of times the people voting for the Best Picture and stuff, they're people that have been hand selected. There's like teachers that teach film and all that. And we've started to get some feedback in regards to some of these people's feelings. And one particular person who is anonymous, but he's from a very reputable source and website saying that he responded, he says that it's absolutely despicable on how Martin Scorsese decided to attack these films to try to appeal to the type of crowd that is going to vote for his film. And now they're saying that this could ultimately hurt The Irishman and the chances it has going forward into the Oscars and whatever they submit him into, due to the simple fact that he's throwing other people's art under the bus while trying to praise his own, like he's dismissing what other people's hard work has done. So again, more and more responses, and you can't really, blame anybody for responding like that or thinking that, because some of these people that are going to be voting on the best film of the year were also, in fact, people that have worked on films like that. So when he's taking a dump on them, they personally feel attacked. You definitely get a sense of that in the Mangold interview as well, but it's interesting to see how this has kind of exploded everywhere in Hollywood.